Well, USDA's Economic Research Service expects net farm incomes to decline nearly 16% this year, which means Chapter 12 farmer bankruptcy filings could be expected to increase. Roger McEowen with the Washburn School of Law joins us now with further perspective. As always, Roger, thanks for your time this morning. Now, of course, one of the requirements for Chapter 12 is that the reorganization plan be filed in good faith. What exactly does this mean?
Yeah, good to be with you, Janet. And the USDA numbers are not encouraging for 2023. And so Chapter 12 filings could indeed tick up this year. But really, one of the requirements under the Bankruptcy Code is you have to file it in good faith. And really what that means is based on all the facts and circumstances, and it's also tied closely to the issue of feasibility. But under all of the facts and circumstances, have you complied with the requirements of Chapter 12? Is this your first proposed plan or your third or your fourth time that you've filed? Are you making strategic filings? Can you make your payments under the plan? Are your financial and economic projections about crop yields and expenses reasonable? Are you reasonably anticipating your personal living needs? All of those types of things get rolled together to determine whether you've actually filed in good faith.
So do you have any examples for us?
Yeah, there was a recent case involving a Wisconsin dairy operation, and they had filed multiple Chapter 12 cases. And some of the things that they did included a transfer of mortgage land to other family members without the lender's consent. They failed to file a timely reorganization plan, failed to pay taxes on collateral, made strategic filings, and the list went on. And the bankruptcy court, as well as the federal district court, lifted the automatic stay in favor of the creditors on the basis that this was a bad faith filing.
Now, with Chapter 12 filings expected to increase this year, is there anything else that farmers need to keep in mind? Do you have any recommendations?
Yeah, always pay attention to what's happening on the financial and the economic front. Sit down with a professional farm financial analyst and probably a tax professional and get a good read on what the future might be like. Do some projections. Make any necessary changes now before it's too late. And you know, Janet, based on my experience, I often get calls first from the farm wife rather than the husband that's actually doing the farming. Now, sometimes the roles are reversed, but most often it's that farm wife that's keeping the books for the operation. And she's seeing things that are raising concerns. And often I find out that he won't even talk to her. He won't discuss things. He's just out handling livestock, doing the crop farming, and she's concerned. And so my advice to people is, particularly the guys that are out there farming, pay attention to what your wife is telling you. She's often spotting the issues first and often is serving as the frontline defense for you. So pay attention to what she says.
Important to have those difficult conversations. Roger, as always, thank you very much for your insight today. Roger McEowen, he's with the Washburn School of Law, connecting with us. Of course, you can go online to washburnlaw.edu/WALTR for more information.